Everybody, keep it going for Justin one more time, huh? Was that his name? It's Jason? We'll keep it going for Justin anyway, alright? There's gotta be a Justin out here somewhere. Cool. I'll tell you guys this. I got pulled over recently for speeding when I was going to South Carolina from Atlanta. The cop was being such a dick to me, right? Because he's like, Ryan, did you know you're doing 82 and a 70? I was like, no. Did you know I was rocking Elton John's Saturday Night Live for fighting? He's like, no. I was like, looks like we got ourselves a stalemate then, bitch. And I didn't know this, right? I didn't know you're not supposed to laugh in the cop's face when he asks if you have any guns or knives in the vehicle, right? Because I was like, look at me, man. I've never even held a gun. I can barely butter toast. But he let me go because I told him I'm a comedian, and he's looking at my ID, and he's like, man, Ryan Danisco. I ain't never heard of you. I was like, well, you might not recognize me because I'm wearing sleeves right now. But my stage name is Larry the Cable Guy. He's like, still ain't never heard of you. I was like, you dick, man. I'll tell you guys this, I got this new doctor in Atlanta. And we had this really awkward moment. He was trying to be funny because he sits me down and he's like, Ryan, you know you're getting pretty skinny, right? And I was like, I know that. And he cuts me off. He's like, no, Ryan, you see, you're not just like normal skinny, all right? You're more like 15-year-old Russian gymnast girl skinny. As a matter of fact, you both have the same size tits. Yeah, which is really awkward coming from a dentist. Yeah. But I could tell he was joking with me, so I decided to joke back with him. So I was like, so what you're saying, Doc, is that I'll be the world's greatest wingman? He's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, what does a wingman do? He hooks up with the big girl, yeah. And since I'm just over 110 pounds, that pretty much means every chick I hook up with is a big chick, right? I mean, it doesn't matter if these girls are getting their skinny jeans from Hollister or if they're getting their skinny jeans from Lane Bryant, all right? If her and I are sharing an air mattress together, I'm still going to be the one that rolls to the middle. I'm up here rolling tonight. But yeah, I like being skinny. I do. I just hate being weak. That sucks. Right, because let's face it, no girl wants a weak boyfriend, right? No, yeah. Besides, you know how embarrassed I get when I have to beg for her help to bring in the groceries? It's like, hey, honey, hey, I know you're watching the football game with the guys right now. You're drinking all the beer that I bought. But I've got a gallon of milk in the back seat that is not going to walk itself in here, all right? Yeah, my arms are tired because I've been carrying around this chapstick all day. Yeah. And I like girls, too. I like dating girls. I don't like that they don't let me. That's really tough. Actually, last date I went on, I got pretty lucky. Because she showed up. It's true, I'm going to tell you about her. I was seeing this girl in Atlanta recently. She's kind of crazy. I don't know. Like, she was just way too into me from the start, which should have been a red flag, like, right away. You know? And here's the thing. Third day after I met her, I wake up to 9 text messages and 2 voicemails. And I'm like, oh, she's fucking crazy, right? But here's the thing. I still went out on the date with her, and things got really awkward when we were, like, holding hands, right? Because she knows about her. She's like my size, okay? But the problem was is she had, like, these like, meaty, chubby fingers, right? It was just awkward holding them. It felt like I was holding sausage links the whole time, you know? It made me scared to have sex with her, because in my head I'm like, what can my penis do to you? That your fingers already can't do to you. I was like, am I just here to warm you up before you fuck yourself? I didn't know what to do. We go back to her place and we're hooking up, right? And you can't tell it by looking at me, all right? But I've got chest hairs, okay? They've been growing for 25 years, but I fucking got them, all right? No, I'm not like a bear, right? I'm like a fuzzy squirrel, and she's feeling me up. She's feeling me up my shirt with her Hulk hands, right? And she hurt my feelings because she's like, "Oh, wow." I'm like, "Wow, what?" She's like, "Nothing. Just wasn't expecting you to have this. That's all." I was like, "Yeah? Well, I wasn't expecting you to have hands that could palm a manatee." So I just stopped talking to her. Yeah, I called my sister, asked her what to do. I was like, how do I get rid of this stalker? Because, my sister's, she's good looking for her shit. She beats off the boys. Wait, that sounded wrong. But she's like, just stop texting her, or whenever she texts you, just slow it down and say you're busy whenever you want to hang out. I was like, that's what girls been doing to me since high school. Are you teaching me to be like a snobby bitch right now? She's like, yeah, so guys, I'm a snobby bitch. My sister's cool though. She's a couple years younger than me. Right now, she's like a dual athlete in college, which is awesome. She made like dean's list. She's in student government. I'm really proud of her. Because one time when I was 20, she caught me pissing in our parents' kitchen sink. Yeah. Sometimes when I get drunk, I like to sit down to pee. You know what I mean? That's a true story, too. My sister called me at 2:30 in the morning pissing her in my parents' kitchen sink. And I remember she was like so shell-shocked when she had me, because she's 15 years old. She's coming out and seeing me doing that. She's like, Ryan? What are you doing? And I was so hammered. I was at that point where I'm only one word ahead of myself, So I was like, I was just checking to see if the sink had water. And it does. Our parents are cool, so get the fuck out, right? And then the next day was Thanksgiving. When I woke up and walked out to the kitchen and saw my mom rinsing off the turkey in that sink. And I didn't say shit about it. Deep down that night, I wanted one of my family members to be like, why does this taste like asparagus?